So that was in part to distract you from me moving to the big comfy chair, which I have not sat in for quite some time. It's a big comfy chair. It might surprise you to know, actually, that I'm a big fan of Anne of Green Gables. I should be a little bit more clear about that. I've never actually read the books. Read the books? Raise your hand. Read the books? Oh dear, now I'm embarrassed. I should be a little bit more specific about that. I guess I was a big fan of Megan Follows back in the day. So I watched you remember the CBC production of Anne of Green Gables? It was actually 2 series. It had music by Haygood Hardy, by the way, like awesome score by Haygood Hardy. And it was great. I thought it was excellent. And I really liked it. And so I've been a fan of Anne of Green Gables ever since. It didn't inspire me to read the books, but big fan of Anne of Green Gables. Here's what I like about Anne of Green Gables. Anne is practically, she's practically a Bible character, right? She starts off feeling unwanted. She finds a place where she belongs. She goes through a lot. There's a lot of trials and tribulations. A lot of stuff happens to her. But she has this way of looking at things, that tomorrow's a new day, and it's fresh with no mistakes in it. Until I think it's Miss Stacy who points out, yet. Right? And first of all, even the idea that tomorrow's a fresh, brand new day with no mistakes in it, and maybe with any luck, no snow, but it's a brand new day. Even that is an awesome way to look at life. Whatever experiences you are having now, tomorrow is a new day. But there's another part in there that's practically Jesus too. With no mistakes in it, yet. Because there's gonna be, whether you made it or someone else did, we make choices, we do things. And stuff happens. Sometimes we have some control over that stuff. Sometimes our control over that stuff is the choices we make. But every day is a brand new day, fresh with no mistakes in it. It's a new start. And that's not even just Jesus, that's the Bible. That's life. And when we live, and especially when we live like Jesus, Jesus loves hard, like all in. And things happen as a result of that. And the next day is a new day. And more love every day. And the thing that's so important about that is that, and this is the other thing about Anne, is that she lives her life like that, and stuff happens, and yet there's joy all the time. There is joy in her, even when bad things happen, even in grief. As she lives on, she finds joy. And it's because joy isn't just being happy, right? Joy is that deep inner sense of God's presence, of love being in all things. So maybe every new day is fresh with no mistakes in it yet. But every new day is also full of love, full of life.